Hello, welcome back to Mike's Mindful Minutes. I haven't had one of these in a while. I figured I'd jump in here and catch everybody up, I guess. Not a whole lot of stuff going on in the shop. I've been kind of rearranging some things and cleaning out some things so I can make room for the X-Carve. But I really haven't made any real headway on that. The X-Carve's due in here any day and I don't have anywhere to put it. I'll figure out something. My original design my original thought was to hang it from the ceiling and have it, drop down whenever I wanted. And I think I have a perfect spot for it in the ceiling, and I just haven't bought the hardware. And everything I come up with to invent in my head costs about as much as the hardware would cost to buy. So I think I'm probably going to break down and buy the hardware. I just haven't done it yet. So that's what's going on with that. I'm expecting that the X-Carve package to come in any day now. I did get a little bit of it already. I got the wasteboard and the rails. I guess they ship separate anyway. And then something with the Z motor assembly, it got stuck in customs, so it's delayed about a week for that. So it should be in here probably the end of the week, would be my guess. Maybe beginning of next week. So once I get that, I'll get cracking on putting that together. So that ought to be fun. Speaking of Inventables, did you check out the Inventables tour that they let me go on? That place was cool. I'm telling you, if you ever have a chance if you're ever in Chicago's, and email them, man, and go check that place out. Even if you don't videotape it, see if they'll let you take a tour of the place, and that place is pretty cool. They got a lot of smart guys up there and a lot of cool people that work there, and they're doing things well up there. If I have two versions of that, I got a long version, which is very little editing. I just kind of cut out the synchronizing clap and stuff like that, but very little editing. I kind of just mushed all the parts together and linked up the audio and everything together. But it's a little over an hour long, and then the chopped version, the edited version, is I think 37 or 38 minutes long. So and there's a lot of information that I really wanted in there, but I didn't want to make it real long. But that's why I released two. So go check out the long version or the edited version. They're both pretty good. The long version just has a lot more of the tour, a lot more of talking to Zach, the CEO, and it worked out really well. Me and my wife had a good time going there and checking out that place. So that was a lot of fun. Last week's video, the cutting board. I've been wanting to do a cutting board for a long time, and I think there's some sort of unwritten rule that every woodworker needs to do a cutting board. I don't know why. I think it's just one of those fun projects that you can kind of let loose on and just do whatever you want, because you can't really mess them up. I did mine out of walnut and maple, and I finished it with General Finishes butcher block oil. And I had some comments on when I was finishing, I had rubber gloves on. They said, you don't need to wear the rubber gloves during using the butcher block oil. I was like, well, I know that. And I wasn't afraid to get my hands dirty or soiled with that oil at all. This is I was playing with my camera at the same time, and it was easier to take off the glove, adjust the camera, and then put the glove back on, go back to work, instead of wiping off my hands or washing my hands to adjust the camera, because I didn't want the oil on the camera. So that's why I had gloves on doing the oil. And most of the time, if I have gloves on, it's either toxic or I'm adjusting and playing with the camera. It's just easier to pull the glove off, adjust the camera, put the glove back on, and go back to work. The other comments that I had on that was a few people really enjoyed the finger grips that I put in the end of it. And one guy even asked me how I did it, but I thought I was pretty clear on the camera, but maybe not. I just did it with this cove bit. I set up a stop block on the fence and ran a little section of the board, raised the bit up, ran a section again, raised it up. I repeated it about 3 times, I think, and just raised the bit up just a little bit so I could prevent burn marking or tear out or anything like that. I just didn't want to take the full depth all at once for that reason. But I thought finger grips would be pretty standard for the cutting boards, and they acted like it was like the first time anybody's seen that. And I don't know, I figured that'd be pretty common to do that with cutting boards, wouldn't it? So if you're making a cutting board, put finger holes in it or finger grips in it because people like that. Stickers. I got 2 stickers. This is my old sticker. It's kind of, just a generic first print looking sticker. And then I got the vinyl stickers, which is actually a lot better quality. I think they look a little crisper, and this one kind of looks like somebody did it on their computer, and that's what I did. And so those are my stickers that I offer at Etsy. The link is below. If you want to support the show, go to Etsy and go buy a sticker, and I'll ship one out to you. If you have your own stickers and you want to trade, no problem. Send me a sticker. I'll send you one. And just to get you an update on the sticker wall or sticker cabinet. So these are my recent stickers. Rockin' H Woodshop, Garage Woodworks, Stone & Sons, Mighty Wood, Rich McNatt, Braxton at Timber Manufacturer, Chris Cute at First Cut, Sterling Davis, Joe Whitaker at Average Joe. I got a Venable sticker when I was up seeing them. I got KK Makes, and I just got this one in today, Shop Time, Peter. I finally found a sticker that actually fit right there in that little hole, and that was a perfect spot for it. So, and just give you, here's all my stickers that I have gotten. So I appreciate the stickers. Get this back over here. So I appreciate the stickers. I think that's a cool idea, and everybody sharing their stickers and cross promotions for sure. I think that's just a great idea. So I'd like to keep continuing that. Let's see. Tomorrow's project turned out really well. If you follow me on Facebook, you've probably seen a picture of it. It's the cedar heirloom box. My mom had this box in her house for a long, long time, probably since I was yay big, and ever since I can remember anyway. That box was built by my grandfather back in 1939. He gave it to my grandmother, and we called her Doll. Everybody called her Doll. But she put doll clothes in that box, gave it to one of her daughters, and I guess she had it for a while, that box, and then it ended up back in my mom's hands somehow, one way or the other. So my mom had it for a long time, and the box has been actually, here's the lid to that box, what was left of it. So you can see how beat up and old and discolored, everything. So that's kind of the what I started with right there. And then so I cleaned all that up. I ran it through the planer, recut the joints, and made it all fit back together again. And I tell you, that box turned out great. I really like the way the box turned out. That cedar cleaned up beautifully. 2 coats of urethane that was put on it, and it just, I couldn't ask for a better project. That was a fun project to do, and it turned out even better than I was expected to. So that was that'll be tomorrow's video. As far as the week after, I may not have a video. Today would be the day that I would normally shoot that, or begin to shoot that, but my back's been kind of killing me. So I've been kind of taking it easy. So I don't know if I'll have a project the week after or not. Plus it's 4th of July weekend, and I hope everybody has a safe 4th of July. Don't blow up anybody's houses or yourself. Don't burn yourself, catch anything on fire. And, you know, just enjoy the time with your family and friends, and have a cold one. I'm going to be heading out to Ohio on Friday, probably Friday late night, probably after 6 or so. My brother lives down there. We're going to spend the weekend down there, and then probably head back on early Sunday probably. So that's what I got going on. I think that's everything I needed to talk about or wanted to talk about, and I guess I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.